Hi guys, here's the thing you need to know before you go to Vietnam. Vietnam is an outrageously exciting country to visit. As I experienced, I can tell you that a little bit of preparation and gathered information ahead of time will go a long way. The country has a certain quirks, such as a certain way of crossing the street are the best known before you go. Crossing the street is whole thing here. To do it right and safely, you slowly wade out into the moving traffic of cars and motorbikes. Keep moving slowly, steady, and do not hesitate to stop sometimes. Do not messaging, reading the maps when you're crossing the street. It seems so scary. Anytime they can run over you, but somehow you can manage to cross. But you have to make it slowly, and you have to watch out left and right before you are crossing. So you can cross the street safely, and you can reach to the place wherever you wanted to go. So but be careful, you have to watch out left and right while you are crossing, and don't hesitate to stop if you need to stop, and wait for a minute and then let them go. And it's something like that, give and take when you are crossing the road. And the second thing you have to know in Vietnam is transportation. Yes, there's a few buses here, but it is a numbered. If you miss that bus on the time, so maybe you have to wait for another 30 minutes. Or otherwise, if you are rushing and you wanted to go on time, if you have appointment and you have to be on particular and on time, so you have to rent out a motorbike, or you have to take a cab. Either you rent out a motorbike alone, you drive it on your own, or you rent out with a driver. But before you take a ride, you have to know how much you will pay in the end of the journey, because you might end up you paying more or you get cheated. Yeah, before you take a ride, you have to ask them how much and how much and how many kilometers, this and that. So if you both agree to the price, so you can start your journey. And but beware of the taxi scam. Some of the taxi driver, they have a scam how to trick you, so you have to aware of it also. And the third thing is the currency. The currency is, they call it dong, Vietnam dong. So in a layman, there's a lot of 0, 0, 0, 0. So it start with 500 dong, 2,000, 1,000, is something like that, until 500,000 and to 1 million something. Is very confusing. So you have to be aware of all this currency, the money, and there is a different color also. The lowest amount of money is 500. So it's like 50 cent. In some other country, it looks like 50 cent. They don't have a ceiling here. They don't have a coins. That 500 serves as a coins, a 50 cent, something like that. And don't forget to do bargaining. This is the country of bargaining. So when you're buying something or you're taking a motorbike, you have to bargain the price. But before you can bargain, you make sure that you know how to speak in language, in their language, because there's another one more problem. This a language barrier, because only few can understand English. Most of them, they speak in Vietnamese, and then when you ask them something, how much is this, or where can I go, or what should I do, uh, they won't understand you, and then they will start to run away from you, that it looks like you did something wrong to them. They won't answer, they won't say anything, they will just avoid you because they don't understand. So what I did is, when I'm here, I'll just type it into English and translate it into Vietnamese, and then I'll show it to them through my handphone, and then I will able to communicate with them. Otherwise, if you don't have this kind of gadget that can show and translate to them, so it will be very difficult to communicate with them. So if you are going to Vietnam, you make sure that you have learned some of the basic Vietnamese language, or otherwise your smartphone can translate all these words, because there's some problems when you're buying something, is when you're paying the bills and you don't know which one, because they will answer you in their language because they thought you are one of them. So you have to know some strategy and some language uh, to communicate to them, or sign language also doesn't work much here. Yeah, yeah. So the language, the one more thing, the local terms that you have to know also is the dog and cat meats, because there's a possibility that you will end up eating dog and cat meat, so avoid this such fate, so you must learn what is the local term of this, so you won't end up eating in the restaurant all this, because there's some restaurant promoting exotic foods, and that is the exotic food, the dog and the meat, the dog and the cat meat, they are promoting this. So be careful, you have to learn all those local terms before you go to Vietnam. So see you guys, hope that you like the video tips, and see you to the next trip. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. See you, bye bye.